Guys and gals, this is Barbie Figueroa with RiseMarketingAndDesign.com, and thank you so much for watching my video. Well, in my last video, I talked about whether you should choose between our new e-learning platform or build your course inside of the Cheetah Builder, just inside of a Cheetah page using some of the elements that are already built into the Cheetah Builder. And in this video, I'm going to drill down, get a little more specific into how to build your Clickfunnels looking course, because I know there's a lot of you that have come from more like a Clickfunnels environment and you are considering using BuildRaw. So I want to show you how you could create that kind of Clickfunnels look inside of the Cheetah Builder. So if you are a course creator, a digital marketer, and you are looking to build your next course using BuildRaw, but you kind of want to model that Clickfunnels look, well, not just Clickfunnels, I think OptimizePress, there's other layouts that look very similar to this, but you know, most of us kind of know it as that Clickfunnels kind of layout. So if you want to know how to create that kind of Clickfunnels look inside of the Cheetah Builder, then keep on watching. Before we get started with the video, I just want to pop in here and let you know that our Funnel Club special is running again until January 2nd. That means that you get to waive the $199 sign-up fee and lock in your monthly rate at only $69.90. If you're interested in signing up for BuildRaw, the Funnel Club is the place to come in at, because you get everything that's inside of the Funnel Club, everything that's on the premium plan, plus if you sign up before January 2nd, you also get to lock in that $69.90 monthly rate, because very soon in the new year, it's going to go up to $99.90. So now's the time to upgrade. So I will have those links for you right below this video. And also, when you sign up for the BuildRaw Funnel Club, you will also get a copy of my brand new course, The Rise Authority Website Blueprint, which includes your very own downloadable, done-for-you attraction marketer's website with an 8-module course with 34 lessons. So that is an incredible value. So if you are looking to join BuildRaw, the Funnel Club is definitely the plan that you want to sign up with, because you're going to get access to all the tools, all the features, plus everything in the Funnel Club for the same price as premium. So yeah, it's kind of a no-brainer. So I wanted to pop in here and let you know that I will have those links right below this video, and I will have a link here on the screen so that you can go and check that out. And guys, again, this is Barbie Figueroa with RiseMarketingAndDesign.com. Please take just one little moment to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I would truly, truly appreciate that. All right, guys and gals, well, let's just dive right into my BuildRaw back office, because we got some work to do. Let me show you how to create that kind of Clickfunnels layout for your next marketing course. And again, I'm just going to give you a disclaimer. If you have a really big course that's really content intensive and you have a lot of videos, a lot of PDFs, a lot of, you know, just extra links and resources and all this stuff, images, slides, all that, I highly encourage you to just go for the new e-learning, which I will be talking more about and demonstrating in my next tutorial video. So if you haven't already, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. All right. So with that being said, let's dive right into my BuildRaw back office and let's get to building. Gals, so this is what I mean by that Clickfunnels OptimizePress type of layout. What I've created is that type of layout here with the Cheetah Builder and using some of the elements that BuildRaw has available for us. What I like about BuildRaw's platform is that as a creative person, you have that creative flexibility to build whatever you want. You can make a website look however you want. And the thing that a lot of us course creators have in common is that we are building our personal brands. And so we like things to look a certain way. And so you want that flexibility to create any kind of design or any kind of look that you want. And that's what I really appreciate about the BuildRaw Cheetah Builder, because it gives us that flexibility. Now, this is what I created on the front end. This is what it looks like. And so you see how when I click over here on this button, it's kind of like that, you know, that menu on the side kind of layout. You've got your modules and then you've got your lessons, etc. Okay. And basically we create this using accordions and buttons. And I'm going to show you exactly how I did that once I switch over to the back office view in a second. So when I click over here to lesson 1, I'm over here on lesson 1. And what this is right here is another element. This element is the rotation banner. And the cool thing about BuildRaw is that we can connect any rotation banner to any menu item so that we can link them together. So the possibilities are endless to what you can do. Like you can use this rotation banner as a banner on the front page of your website to display photos or information. But in a course, you can use it as like a carousel that houses your content. So it's really cool, the versatility that these elements have once you understand how to use them and how they work. So I'm going to go ahead and click on lesson 2, and you'll see that that'll bring in the next lesson, which is really cool. And so depending on how you want to lay it out, right below the video, you can have a little bit more content, and you can have like a download ebook button. And then if you scroll down a little further, I have like about your instructor, who is Barbie Figueroa, right? And then I've got my send a message. I've got, other links that people can check out. And then I've got a footer here where people can opt into another list, etc. I mean, you can do whatever you want. Within the BuildRaw Cheetah Builder, you can display other products. You have so much flexibility, and that's what I really appreciate about it. And also another cool thing is, since this page is housed within a membership area, right from here, you can even get them to log out. So that's pretty cool. So you get them to come into a locked members area, and then they access this course page inside that locked members area. So when you understand how to use the BuildRaw system, you can use different elements and features to create basically anything you want. And the only thing that you're bound by is your creativity. So let's go into the back office view so we can see what this looks like. All right, so here I am. And I will go over the e-learning layout in a future video, but here we're going to go into the actual Clickfunnels layout. So what I'm going to do is, I don't know if you guys remember back in the old days, and I'm probably like showing you how old I am, where Julia Childs, she would bake a cake and then she would demonstrate how to bake a cake, and then she would take one that was already out of the oven. So that's kind of like what I'm doing right now, right? So I'm showing you the cake that is already done. But what I'm going to do is right below here, I'm going to add another panel so I can show you how I basically created this so that you understand the process. So right over here, this element is an accordion group. And inside this accordion group, we have buttons. You see how it turns into button, button, button. So anyhow, so this is what creates our menu. Accordions and buttons inside the accordion, okay? Then we have this other element. So these are two separate elements that actually work together. So inside this element, this is a rotation banner, okay? So inside the rotation banner, you have different pages, right? So we have as many pages. You can add as many pages as you want inside of your rotation banner. And I'm going to show you how to do that in just a second. So the cool thing about BuildRaw is that I can go ahead and, let's say, for example, I had a girl ask me this the other day, well, how about if I have multiple videos and I want to add more than one video inside of this area? And I'm like, this is super simple to do. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. We're going to drag this panel down. And let's say you want to add more videos inside this particular panel. So what you want to do is, this rotation banner is basically 3 elements put together, okay? So let's go through these different elements. So you've got your rotation banner, and wherever you click, keep your eye over here above this menu. It'll tell you what I'm clicking on. Right over here, I'm clicking on a rotation banner. Now, when I click on here, I'm clicking on the slider page, okay? So this is the actual slider page. This is what actually moves, okay? And then right over here, I'm clicking on a box. And the box is what contains all of your content, okay? So I want you to keep this in mind. Make a mental note as we continue to go through. If you want to easily duplicate a page, you see how I have 0, 1, 2, 3, all of these are pages. What I do is I establish the design on the first page, and then all I do is duplicate each slider, okay? So you want to duplicate the slider. This is how I described it to a girl that's on our team, and I'm hoping that this analogy also works for you. This is the rotation banner. The rotation banner is like the fitted sheet on your bed. It kind of like, it's on your bed and it doesn't move. That's why it's got those corners that are tucked into the sides of the mattress, right? So this doesn't move. But here is like the bed sheet that goes over it. And you can change this bed sheet, or you can add the bed sheets without disturbing the fitted sheet that is at the base of the bed. So when you want to duplicate this, okay, let's say I want to add a page 9, I would just come over here and I would click duplicate while I'm on the slider page. If you duplicate the box, it's only going to duplicate the box and it's not going to create a new slider page. So when we duplicate, we want to duplicate the slider page, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do a page 9. And so I duplicate that, and then boom, it created a page 9 without disturbing the layout of anything else, okay? So that's really important if you want to go ahead and duplicate the design for a specific lesson, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and call this lesson 10. Now, getting back to making this longer. So what we want to do is, because we want to make the box longer so that we can add more content, inevitably we're going to have to elongate the entire rotation banner so that everything fits. So we're going to just make this a little bit longer, okay? So when you elongate the rotation banner, it automatically elongates the slider page because it's part of the rotation banner. So then what we want to do is we want to elongate the box. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So there we go. So let's say that I want another video on this box. We're going to go ahead and clone this element, and we're going to bring the video down here. Okay. And you can elongate as long as you need it. Okay. So I just wanted to show you how to do that really quickly. So let me go ahead and click on save. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to take you into a panel where we can create this from scratch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this little arrow. I'm going to click it out, and I'm going to go to panels, and I'm going to go and I'm going to add a panel. Now, if you scroll down our panels, we already have like a ready-made membership area template. So you want to come over here, and you can grab one of these that are already kind of like with a design. Okay, or you can come over here, and there's another one you can choose from, which is here. And that one is more plain. That's the one that I used. So let's go ahead and use that now. So I added this to my layout, and what I want to do is I want to change the order of this immediately. So I'm going to right click until I see the panel menu, and I'm going to come over here where it says move panels, and I'm going to change the order of the panel. Now I want to drag this right above. So let's go ahead and look where I want to put it. Okay, so I want to put it above here. So we're going to go ahead and drag this up here so that it sits above this panel. So it's going to go ahead and move that. All right, cool. So there we moved the panel. Okay, now from here, you're just going to start building. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to delete all these, because what I like to do to save time is I like to establish my design on the very first slider and then duplicate it down. So obviously I don't want to use this. So I'm going to click on here. I'm going to click over here on this slider. Okay. And I am going to delete. All right, so here we are, and we only have one panel. So from here, I can establish my design. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and change this out. I want to change the color of this panel, and I am going to make it white. So let's go to background settings, and let's come over here, or I can pick a, you know what, I'm going to change it to a background image. So let me go ahead and change it. Let me go to backgrounds here, and I am going to go ahead and I'm going to change it into this one. Okay, so that's fine. Now, let's say I want to go ahead and I want to change the color of this box. I'm going to right click it, and I'm going to come over here to the box menu, and then I'm going to change the background settings. So let me change this also to white. Okay. All right, so that looks good. So I'm going to come over here and I am going to put that over here. And I also going to change this little icon thingy over here. So I'm going to go and say something like, hi. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to go to the little flag, put my cursor over here, go to the little flag, and I want to change it to a cool, different image. Okay. I like that image better. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to center that. And this is not centered, so let's go ahead and center this. Okay, much better. All right, so now we're going to work with the accordions really quickly. And what I want to do is I'm just going to come over here, click on this, and I want to get rid of these. Let's say I only have 3 lessons. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to delete. I'm going to delete. And I'm going to keep that one. So now you've got this extra space. What do? Well, right over here, you can get creative. You can do a couple of things. Right over here, you can put something like this. You can go to button. Okay. And you can come over here, bring this button over here. And you can make this your downloadable PDF. Okay. So that's what I like about BuildRaw. You can literally do whatever you want. And it's funny because you think everyone thinks like you, kind of. But I have seen people come into my digital marketing team and I've been kind of helping them situate their courses. And each and every one has a different idea, a different layout, a different design. And now they could just go crazy because they can create whatever they want, which is so cool. All right. So over here, I can put something like download PDF. Maybe you want to put your PDFs in here. It's completely up to you. Okay. So over here, I still have a little bit more space. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that I'm in the accordion menu and I'm going to go to size and I'm just going to make this smaller. You see, I'm going to just click on that little arrow and make it smaller. Boom, 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 boom. Until it's the size that I want. And now, perfection. That works perfect. So now let's say I want to add a PDF. So I'm going to set the link and I'm going to click over here to download because you want to have PDFs or documents or whatever. So we're going to go to download and I'm going to select a file. And you can either select a file over here. Let me go ahead because this is still looking for my backgrounds. So you can select a file from your computer. Or you can go ahead and just select something from here. So I already clicked the PDF that I want to put in there, and now it's in there. So let's click on Save. Okay, so over here, I want to change the heading here. So I'm going to call this Module 1. So I'm going to come down to the headline. And we're just going to call this Module 1 Getting Started. Okay. So now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to just say Lesson 1. And I'm going to change this. How to use this course. And then get ready to go. And then you are awesome. See why. And there we go. Okay. So we've got that done. Now let's say I don't like the color of this and I want to change it really quickly. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to edit the settings of this button. Okay. So I can come over here to general colors. And I'm going to go ahead and change it to my branding colors. I really like the way this looks with the gradient, so I'm just going to leave it right there, okay? So now I have this menu that looks the way I want it to look. So now I'm ready to duplicate. So here's where now you start to move pretty fast, okay? Now all you have to do is duplicate this accordion. Oh, one more thing I want to do is I want to take away the roundedness so that when they sit nested on top of each other, they look more even. That's kind of like one of my pet peeves. I like it to look like even on top of each other. So let's get rid of these round borders because I'm not that big of a fan. So let me go ahead and take them out so that we have a perfect square. All right, much better. So now I love the design. I like the color scheme, and I am ready to duplicate this. So let's say you have a 3-module course. So now all you have to do is copy, and then come to this accordion and copy it again. So now we have instantly our 3 modules. Okay, so now when you want to just change out the headline, we do the same thing. So we'll do module 2, and we'll call this module 3. Okay, this is looking really cool. So you can have your PDF right at the end of the lesson. I love that. All right, so now how do we link this to over here? So let's come over here and let's say you have lesson 1. So let's go ahead and make this into lesson 1. And we'll call it how to use this course. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to copy this. I already like the layout, so I'm going to copy it. I'm in the box. So what did I tell you before? You want to be in the slider. So you're going to copy the slider. Okay. So now we've got lesson 2. So let's call this lesson 2. And I'm just going to put the numbers just for time's sake. Okay. So that looks good. I want to go back to slider, and I want to go ahead and clone that element. So let's call it number 3 so that we know where we're at. Okay. And let's go ahead and do like lesson 4 so that we have something else to connect it to so that you get the full picture of how this works. So let's go ahead and do one more. And we're going to call this lesson 4. Now, the way that this rotation banner starts, it starts at 0. I'm not exactly sure why, but just remember you're always like 1 behind. So 0 is 1, 1 is 2, 2 is 3, 3 is 4. Okay, just so that you know. All right. So now we link them together so that that rotation banner works with your menu. So let's come over here, and we're going to go ahead and start linking. When you link over here, you want to go down to rotation banner, which it's already there. Let's just go ahead and refresh the rotation banner list to make sure everything is updated. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to pick rotation banner 0. Oh, this is for the top one. So this is for the second one. Okay, so this is the one that we're working on. This right here is for my original banner, and this is for the banner that we're working on. So keep your focus on this one. So we're going to go to page 0. And we're going to select that one. And then for lesson 2, we're going to link it to the first page. Lesson 3 is going to be lesson 2. And then lesson 4 is going to be the third page. Okay, so I think we have enough here for you to understand how it works. And then one last thing, just so you know, to put your video in here, it's really simple. Click over here, and you can add any type of video you want. So let's come over here, and let's right click here so that we're here at the element for the YouTube video. So you can put a YouTube video, or you can go down to elements, and you come over here to video, and you have different options. You can put a YouTube video in there. You can put a Vimeo video in there. You can put a Wistia video in there. I personally use Vidello, so you can put Vidello in there. And now with the new BuildRaw video hosting, you can put your video in here from BuildRaw as well using an iframe. All you have to do is put the embed code in there. So you have a lot of options. All right, guys and gals. So let's go ahead and see what this looks like on the front end and wrap up this video. So let's come over here. Let's go home. And let's go ahead and republish that so all the changes take place. And I'm going to go ahead and go to the website. So here we are to the completed layout. So I'm going to click on Module 1. And I'm going to click on how to use this course. So that is Lesson 1, Lesson 2, Lesson 3, download your PDF. Lesson 4. My numbers are off, but you get the picture. So basically you can create that ClickFunnels layout or that optimized press layout that you really are used to and that you really like. And you can use the BuildRaw elements to create basically anything that you want. And then again, like I said, you can add panels, you can add all kinds of stuff onto your page and really customize it to your heart's content. All right, guys and gals, well, I hope that that video helped you. Listen, I am not about knocking anyone's software. There is different strokes for different folks, and I think that there is something out there for everyone. However, you know, if you are looking to try something else, or maybe you want to keep a few more dollars in your pocket and you are curious about trying BuildRaw and you come from that ClickFunnels environment, hey, that's kind of like where I was. I used to use ClickFunnels before I used BuildRaw, and there is a bit of a learning curve, but you know, you can definitely get a lot more bang for your buck, especially if you're new and you need just a good solid platform to get off the ground with without having to invest in all these other tools. BuildRaw could be the right platform for you. So if you are interested in checking out BuildRaw, I will have some links right below this video inside of the description box that you can click on. And if you happen to sign up at the Funnel Club plan, you also get access to my brand new course called the Rise Authority Website Blueprint, which you will get access to a ready, done for you traction marketer's website with an 8-module course that I built on the e-learning center if you want to check that out. So if you want to come in at the Funnel Club plan, I will have those links for you right below this video as well. All right, guys and gals, well, hopefully this video helped you. If it did, please go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel, and make sure to hit that notification bell if you want to be alerted the next time that I upload a video to my YouTube channel. So with that being said, this has been Barbie Figueroa with RiseMarketingAndDesign.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on another video. Bye.